welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you again. On this video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my hair. I left out hair that will be kind of like the leave out hair to cover the half wig that I sew on. So I left out this portion. That's what I first started with. And then I just braided it up and I pushed it back. And anytime you have a leave out, you really want to make an anchor braid around the leave out because that's going to help anchor whatever you're sewing down. So for me, another thing is you try to make your anchor braid not very thick. So this is, I'm gonna start around the perimeter of my leave out. And something that I'm really mindful of is I try not to braid my edges. So even if it doesn't look perfect, or even if it doesn't look like very professionally done, I'm okay with that because again, I think that, you know, since I've started to do my hair, it's more so about me protecting my hair and feeling comfortable with what I'm doing as opposed to caring so much about how it looks. You'll notice with me, the goal is always looking put together, feeling comfortable as opposed to perfection. I will say that in every single video I do. So I'm going to do this and then I'm going to split it. I'm going to start from here and go all the way back because I'm going to try to attach this braid to one of the braids that I do on this side. Tie up this portion. And I'm gonna tie this up now. So I'm gonna comb this out, comb this out, comb this out. So there are some people that braid like this. If you can see, I'm braiding it and my hand is this way. This is very hard to try to braid your hair down like this. For me, because I'm trying to do straight back down, I have to put my hands like this to be able to hold it so I can braid it down. So again, I'm leaving out the ends of my hair on purpose because I don't really want to snag my hair and I don't want to rip out the rest of the baby hair or the rest of my edges that are there. I want to try to preserve that hair so it's not going to look perfect, and that is okay. I start first with braiding this back, so I'm going to go a little bit back so that you can see it. And again, I do actually, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to start this way to braid this portion. And then you'll see that at one point in time, my hand is going to switch directions. And again, if you keep in mind, this is my anchor braid. So I'm not trying to do it really tight. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to create an anchor braid that I will sew the track down. Oop. So can you see? This is the first braid. And I also don't try to pull so much hair. Try to do that, so I leave that out. Come back, and then I braid it down. So you're going to see, I'm going to do feed in braids because this is going to allow me to feed in hair without having to put too much thread in my hair. So I'm gonna just braid this all the way down. And it's not perfect by any stretch of the means, but it's fine, right? Not perfection, it's okay. So this is my first anchor braid. This is what I'm going to use. Then I'm going to braid this side of my hair, and then I'm going to braid, I'm gonna put another anchor braid hair too. So I have one anchor braid hair that I'm going to use to sew the track down. Again, I'm leaving my edges out, and I'm gonna put another anchor braid hair. Okay, that's done. It just took 10 minutes. The hardest part is the anchor braids, as you can see. Okay. So for the feed in, I literally take this, push it out, and feed it in. And then continue to braid down. This into 2 braids. this over here. Take this, brush it out, push that braid in, and then I start going down. So you can see right here, this is the braid that I'm putting in, and I'm going to start braiding down on that braid. And that is my feet in. Turn around. There's two ways I can do this. I can feed in both of these braids into this braid, right? And I think that's what I'm going to do. So then we're gonna go down like this. So this one is fed in, but not all the way, which is fine. It's a little bit loose, and that's okay. This is our other anchor braid. So we're gonna go down. So this side is done, and now I need to do this side. This is the braids already. And now it's time for this side. This is the last braid, and then I'm going to take these two braids and sew it into this one. Okay, so you can buy this from any beauty supply store. Okay, so this is the wig that I will be sewing on. This was a full frontal wig that I cut for the purposes of sewing it as a half wig. We're gonna see how this goes. Here are my anchor braids. Here's some of the hair left out. Again, here's some more of the hair, and this is the back. So we're gonna see how this goes. So I'm gonna take this piece and I'm gonna try to sew it on my anchor braid. And then, I'm gonna pray for the best. So I'm going to straighten this part, and then let's see how it looks. Yeah, this was definitely a trust the process moment. But this is the finished product. Tell me what you think. Would you try to sew on a half wave? I don't know. But this is the final product. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope something that I did helped you out, or maybe even just encourage you to try this out yourself. It's definitely like a learning curve, and I think with time you'll probably just get more comfortable, and like it's just gonna come a lot more quicker for you. But this is how it turned out for me, and yeah, so okay, I will see you on the next video. I don't know what it's going to be, but thank you so much for watching until the end. Bye y'all.